The Fountain, Day 183, Waterfalls of His Presence. It was no surprise when I sat to write this and immediately I saw a waterfall. At this point, I'm just laughing at the wonder of it all, at the wonder of all He is and how He does the things He does. Can you see? I mean, really see? Do you perceive the things that are occurring? Whether you aren't seeing but want to, whether you think you can see or can't, whether you have seen before and haven't in a while, it is time to see to see again. See into the Spirit. See yourself today walking past the geyser of yesterday, and before you is the most wonderful waterfall you have ever seen. The waterfall of His presence. You are so eager to be in it that you run ahead. You have had 2 previous days of stumbling upon His presence, so today you are well aware that somehow He's in the water. We can't explain it, but we do know in Scripture He's described as the well that never runs dry, among other things. When you stick your hand in the waterfall, the water tickles your fingers. It's fresh and cold and brings a feeling of being truly alive. You feel like your soul is awakening, and so you stick your head in the downpour, and that's when you begin to see. Seeing the spiritual world around you. Just as in the days of Elisha when he prayed for his servants' eyes to be opened to see the heavenly armies surrounding them, you suddenly see what is surrounding you. This is how we fight our battles. The song states, "It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you." Indeed. When you see who is with you, then all the fear of man melts away into nothing. When you know the God of the universe is guarding your every step, then the threats of the enemy are as nothing to you. Isn't this wonderful? How does this shift your perspective? How will this cause you to proceed? We do, however, speak a message of wisdom among the mature, but not the wisdom of this age or of the rulers of this age who are coming to nothing. No, we speak of God's secret wisdom, a wisdom that has been hidden and that God destined for our glory before time began. None of the rulers of this age understood it, for if they had, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. However, as it was written, no eye has seen, no ear it has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him. But God revealed it to us by His Spirit. The Spirit searches all things, even the deep things of God. For who among men knows the thoughts of a man except the man's spirit within him? In the same way, no one knows the thoughts of God except the Spirit of God. We have not received the spirit of the world, but the Spirit who is from God, that we may understand what God has freely given us. This is what we speak, not in words taught us by human wisdom, but in words taught by the Spirit, expressing spiritual truths in spiritual words. The man without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, for they are as foolishness to him, and he cannot understand them, because they are spiritually discerned. The spiritual man makes judgments about all things, but he himself is not judged to any man's judgment. But he himself is not subject to any man's judgment. For who has known the mind of the Lord that he may instruct him? 1 Corinthians 2, verses 6 through 16. We proceed with confidence, trusting the Spirit of God who dwells in each one of us.